Okay, so this is why planet Earth is basically a fucking waste of time. Because on planet Earth, you've got a bunch of bloodsuckers, and that's just an allegory for people that try to steal and take energy instead of people goddamn living their lives and actually fulfilling their highest potential and actually serving God and, you know, the benefit of everyone else. We got motherfucking suckers out here sucking the blood out of people's goddamn life, you know, to fuel their reality and shit like that. That's why a lot of people are stuck in hell. They don't know how to get out of it. We got reasonings and justifications and like vows and all types of esoteric contracts that we're connected to, as far as this plane, as far as the group of spirits, the group of people that we resonate with. Because you gotta remember, it's as within, so without, right? So when you're feeling and resonating a certain way, you create external circumstances that resonate with you. So however you came into this dimension through your mother and father's interactions, that means you was already resonating as a soul within this realm, right? But the thing is, the earth just be like a demonic realm where we all get our energy sucked into, and we're born in here so we can actually ascend reality, not necessarily get stuck into reality as far as this fucking paradigm, be dogmatic about it. Oh, brother, praise Jesus. Oh, brother, it's all about Muhammad. Who gives a fuck? These are just concepts we create based on understanding energy and shit like that, and just understanding life, just understanding the temple, just understanding all these universal laws, just understanding these sacred mathematics, just understanding all these symbolisms, you know what I'm saying? It's understanding and getting out of these biases and indoctrinations and shit like that are presented for us, right? Because you should live for yourself. Well, you shouldn't be living for no religion. You shouldn't be living for no entertainer like Lil Wayne. Oh, like, you know what Drake said? Drake said in a post or some shit like that. He was like, I don't even know why you guys pay for my tickets or some shit like that. Because he was looking at it like, well, that's actually kind of retarded, because you should be supporting your own dream and stuff like that. So we're just programmed to be fans. Like, why would you want to be a fan of anyone? Be a fan of yourself. That's how you're really supposed to do it. Because then you can take yourself to new levels. Like, because this shit where people be giving up energies, all these mental programs where people be giving up energies to the external world based on guilt and all types of shit, it just be like obligations and just like shit that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, just based on being lost in the world, waste a whole lifetime. But it's okay. We all got time to learn. That's the thing. That's the amazing thing about life. And you can't necessarily force anybody to awaken. You can only just present people with the evidence and concepts and the reality and the unbiased truth, all right, as much as possible and shit like that. Because the demon, the thing about a demon is that a demon is like stuck in the feeling, stuck in a desire, right? So when you come with your logic, when you come with your communication, when you come with your analyzation, when you come with your higher angelic nature and shit like that, the demon that's stuck in that emotional body that's made up of feelings and desires and shit like that, as far as boiling blood and shit like that, they get angry when you point certain things out. You know what I'm saying? They get uncomfortable and shit because they don't want to expand themselves. They want to stay in a state of contraction. Yeah, that's because they fucking limited and shit like that. So that's the thing. That's the thing about using the sword. The sword is just symbolism and tarot and, you know, just occult practices and symbolisms and shit like that. But logic, communication, having the sword. Think about it. Even, I think the Bible says in some verses potentially that Jesus came with a sword of fire or some shit like that. Let me look it up actually, so I'm not bullshitting. Hold on. Bible verse. We're gonna put Jesus sword. There should be an artifact called the sword of Jesus, but that'd be a play on just the sun, and that's exactly what Jesus is. Just a mask for the energy of the sun, which is your solar plexus, your ability to take action, you know, your individuality and stuff like that, how you externalize yourself and by what temperament you do that as an individual and shit like that. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I'm reading Matthew 10:34. Not peace, but a sword. Do not think that I have come to bring peace to the earth. I have not come to bring peace, but a sword. For I have come to set a man against his father and a daughter, my nigga. So now what we're talking about here is like, don't hate at me for using that N word. I don't give a fuck. Who gives a fuck? Listen to the knowledge. I'm having fun. You should be having fun too. Real shit. The only way you could be hating is if you were hating on yourself and an aspect of yourself. Because I'm a reflection of an aspect of yourself. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when they said I've come to bring nothing but a sword. What was I saying? The logic, communication, Demons don't like the truth. Demons don't like the holistic nature. Demons like being in the shadow, not being seen. That's who this world is being ran by and shit. Now I'm saying, for I have come to set a man against his father. The father is really like their first ID that they gave you. Like, you gotta have a license plate. You gotta worship Allah. You gotta graduate grade 12. You gotta do X, Y, and Z. All these things, thoughts, destinations they gave to you and shit like that. And they control those variables. The reality of that, the Saturn and shit like that, the jobs, all those things. But we create those things, but they just have like the material control of it and shit like that, right? And a daughter against his mother, well, and a daughter against his against her mother, or basically I guess a feeling against her, the first feeling, right? The first feeling could be guilt trips and stuff like that, and the new feeling could tell you, hey, be confident about yourself, but the mother is saying, nah, don't do that. Think about how even people are raised, right? A lot of our parents, a lot of our circumstances will try to dumb us down, because what? They're dumbing down your light, they're dumbing down your consciousness, they're dumbing down who you are, your sense, how you feel about yourself, because how you feel, the feelings you hold, that's exactly what creates your magnetic aura. That's exactly what creates your magnetic flux. That's exactly what creates your, you know, density, you know what I'm saying, your gravity and shit like that. Because when you take a thought, when you take a feeling, you create a wave of energy. And when you do that consistently enough, you create we're creating lights. We're creating auras and shit like that. The more you do that intensely enough, just like how you build muscles, 1, 2, 3, do the reps, you do the time, you do the minutes, the hours, the days in this cosmic clock, because this is an evolutionary cycle. And however you direct your, you know, growth and all that shit, you know, your whatever direction, whatever possibility you want to expand towards, because really, you got a north node, you got a destination for a reason. So there's something that you're here to fulfill. So the blueprint has already been given to you. We just gotta put in the work to actually evolve humanity to that level, to the point that these low distractions, they can't get us, to the point that we just become too intelligent to be manipulated by these golems that these Jews are sitting back and creating and shit like that. And a daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. You know what I'm saying? You get the idea. And a person's enemies will be those in his own household. So when we talk about enemies of those in his own households, we're not just talking about people that are outside of us, because we got to remember yin and yang, right? Remember, person's enemies will be those of his own households, also just the thoughts and feelings inside of us, the different chakras, the different waves that we produce. And chances are, if you're a demon, you already sold out your energy waves and stuff like that to one of the concepts, one of the ideals. So we don't know how to recycle energy properly. We just know how to give out our energy and take it and get it from them, rather than us actually maintaining, you know, esoteric authority, you could say, and shit like that. So, and it can play out externally as well, as far as people, you know, friends, environment, you know, whatever it is, people outside of you, spirits, thoughts, and feelings, because you can get attacked even in the subconscious, esoteric realm and shit like that. Like, will even play out like externally and stuff like that, based on like some group of spirits actually want to take you down, and it could play out like through many different ways and shit. Because it's certain potentials that they don't want it to be fulfilled, because it expands the earth. And once an idea is born, someone plays out an idea, it just becomes dangerous because it becomes real. And then an idea never dies and shit, you know what I'm saying? So they get to control people's perception, blah, 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 and all that garbage and shit. But, yeah, the whole earth is demonic. Fuck the earth. Ain't nothing wonderful or respectable about humanity, or the people down here, real shit. When I say down here, I just mean hell, as far as symbolism, being below the horizon, being in a feeling, and not knowing how to actually move through those things. Because chaos is a powerful force. But if you don't know how to use these things, then these things will use you. So this is where we get like demonic possession and shit like that. When you don't know how to use you, you get demonically possessed. And you want to be able to fold these and mold these forces, to the point that even if you saw anime, sorcerers, wizards, all these people be just taking negative energy and turning it into positive energy. So that's what we do on a holistic nature. But if there's not an effective transmutation method, that's why they sell you a religion. They sell you all these fake methods and shit like that. So you have a destructive life. So you just self-destruct. Think about the people that suicide in this world. Think about all the people that get extremely depressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's all types of shit that happen in this world. On the esoteric, and exoteric. Esoteric and exoteric. External and internal. Anyways, but yeah, fuck the earth. The earth is demonic. Earth ain't shit.